Hi farmer friends, welcome to the monthly Beeswax data wrap for March 2022. March has been a great month, being able to get out on the road again and travelling to states that we have previously been locked out of. I've managed to get to New South Wales and Queensland so far, and I'm planning to get over to Northern Territory and Western Australia next month. It really feels like we are getting closer and closer to being able to live with COVID-19. March also saw the APP conference on the Gold Coast, which I was lucky enough to attend. In my experience as a pharmacy owner, I would generally come away from APP feeling one of two things. Either I'm excited and energised and full of lots of ideas for the future and looking forward to implementing them, or I'm shitting myself that I'm not doing enough to drive my business and it's impossible to compete against the big players in the industry. Looking back now, I can see that this was massively influenced by a range of factors, but I always thought it was important to not put my head in the sand. Pharmacy owners can get caught within their own four walls sometimes, and opportunities like APP really provide a great chance to get out, talk to colleagues, talk to service providers, and get a sense of what others are doing. I also had the pleasure of attending a lunch with the Pharmacy Guild where they detailed the current state of the 7th Community Pharmacy Agreement and how pharmacy has handled COVID-19. It was quite inspiring to see the passion that both Trent Toomey and Anthony Tassoni have for pharmacy and their deep desire for all pharmacists to be successful. It really feels like the industry and government negotiations are in the best hands possible. One thing that struck me from this meeting, if you are not vaccinating at the moment, get onto it. The revenue streams that this will open up moving forward are integral to the success of pharmacy and a greater scope of practice. The BeezwaxHR guys are putting the final touches on their programs ready to roll out for the new financial year. I've seen some of the mental health workshops and I'm amazed that this is not commonplace in pharmacy already. Topics like creating a safe work environment, regulating emotions at work and strategies to deal with stress in all its forms will help you and your staff cope with the day-to-day pressures that come with working in pharmacy. Now for the data wrap. Medical centre pharmacies have had a consistent month when compared with February. Turnover is around 3% up, with OTC sales seemingly returning to a steady baseline given the increased foot traffic. Turnover is 4% down on March last year. Rural pharmacies had a steady March, only 2% lower than Feb, but we have had some interesting reports indicating quite an increase in the early part of April with the school holidays and local travel picking up. We'll keep an eye on those figures for next month, but turnover compared to March last year is 4% higher. Our shopping strip pharmacies have shown a great improvement in turnover this month, improving by 5%. We are putting the bulk of this down to the RAT test payments that have been flowing through in March. Turnover compared to March last year is around 2% higher. Shopping centre pharmacies have also had a good month in March. Turnover here was up by 4% compared to Feb and steady compared to March last year. Thanks everyone for watching. Don't forget to join the Beehive for all our other pharmacy related articles, and I'll catch you next month.